adjust this. So Talon and Asher. So a couple things we're working on today, and I wanted to give you an update of things that I'm working on so that you are on the same page and you know kind of some direction on where we need to be going with the location. So the first one is Asher. I'll try to reach out to you today, but we are going to be putting you over Las Brisas and Sparks effective almost immediately. I want to call you today and talk to you about the plan on that. I like the direction and the progress that you're making with the store. So we're gonna accelerate things a little bit. I sent the spreadsheet links to the profit and loss statement last night, so hopefully both of you have that information and what that looks like in terms of assessing the profitability in the store and where we have opportunities and where we can reduce costs and grow revenue. So very important there. So, but yesterday, a couple things I was working on late last night. I spent a lot of time optimizing our website, looking at some analytics, and really just going deep into our website. And our website is our funnel. So everything that we do should be driven to Keva.com. Keva.com has our menu, it has our delivery information, it has our applications, it has our story, it has our benefits, it has online ordering, it has everything. So from a marketing standpoint, we want everything we do digitally to be driven to Keva.com. And for the better part of last night, I was optimizing some code on the back end of our website to optimize our pixel information on social media, but to also optimize the things that people are going to, the pages that they're going to, our bounce rate, where people are going through, and to really launch some different experiments. And I put a budget on it this month of $1,500 for the market. And so I wanted to go through it with you. So basically, anytime somebody goes to Keva.com, I have this really cool analytics site now that Google will tell us everything about the customer, the traffic. It'll tell us where they're from, and we'll go through that in a second. The first one is I want to talk about some of the Google ads that I have been doing. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ad campaigns that we've launched for the market right now through Google. And it's everything from Google Maps, like when somebody goes to Google Maps, to display ads. Display ads are things like when people search nutritional items. We can actually go in here. We'll click on this campaign. You can see that the classes, so I've targeted yoga, food and dining, health and fitness, frequency, sports and fitness, a lot of different audiences. We'll go in to look at all the audiences for these display ads. So anybody that is interested in these things, pressed juice, smoothies, local juice bars, these are our competitors. So if I go in here, I can see Dutch Brothers, Jamba Juice, Basic. So anybody that's searching our competitors, we can go in and it will display the ad in either in the article that they're looking at. So if they're reading an article or a blog or a news article, or it will display it in the actual in the feed. And so we have different campaigns that we're running. So this is the display ads. This is the Las Brisas. If I go to the Las Brisas ad, what I did here is, we're going to click on that, is I basically put a halo around the Las Brisas store. This is an experiment. I haven't done it for all stores, but you can see here I put a 6-mile halo around the Las Brisas store. So anybody that is within that halo and and search is smoothie, fast food restaurant, health food, smoothies, juice bar, smoothies. It's going to recommend Keva juice. So really cool. So yesterday I turned everything on. Our ads got 31,500 impressions. We got 291 clicks on that. And we can see here on our campaigns which ones are the most effective. So clearly the Keva Juice Las Brisas ad was very effective. Nobody typed in juice. Nobody typed in nectar juice. So we didn't really get any response on the first day for those. But we can go down and we can see like 70% of our searches are done on mobile devices, right? So so huge on mobile phones, and we can see that a lot of 65 and older. So that's kind of crazy, but I think that's because we did one of the search keywords that we did was yoga, and I think a lot of older people choose yoga. So we'll see what happened on that. I may remove that word to see if that is having an impact. So now that we're doing all the advertising, we can actually track on our website how effective it's working. So we had 294 clicks yesterday. So now I can go into Google Analytics and I can look at Google Analytics. And this is where it gets really interesting on the work that we're doing in advertising and marketing. So I can see here that on the display ads, if you see here on the bottom, 134 visits from our website yesterday came from the display ads in the feed. The problem with that is that 93% of those were bounced, which means that the customer was on our website for less than a second. So a high bounce rate is very bad. We don't want a high bounce rate. That means that I'm selecting AdWords that are not relevant to the things that people want. They're either accidentally clicking on it, but they're generally not interested in a smoothie. So they're like, oh my gosh, this isn't not what I want. And they immediately go off the page. So we have some work to do there. Organic search is just, Keva Juice comes up organically. That's great because we're not paying for that. And the bounce rate is lower. Direct, 48 people just clicked Keva.com, which is good. And then referral is from another website. So we have the website, www.kevajuice.com, kevajuice.com. So if somebody goes to kevajuice.com and they click on Nevada, that is considered a referral. So 10 people went to the kevajuice.com website. Paid search in our is from actual search impressions. So we can actually see, it doesn't show any clicks, which is kind of weird, but these are the different, if I go to keywords in search, these are the AdWords that I basically bought. Basically all of our competitors, Juice Reno, Juice Recipe, Menu Juice. So these are all the keywords that I bought in search. You see my email's going crazy. That is relevant to our website. So we've got 7 clicks on paid search, and look, it worked. The bounce rate is really low. And here's the crazy thing, because we spend a lot of effort on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Only 1 click on social media. Only 1 click. If I click on that, I think that was from Instagram. Let's just take a look. Yeah, Instagram. So basically, and I started this yesterday. Okay, we're getting nothing from Facebook. Why? Why are we? What's happening there? And are we not asking the right questions? Is it a content issue? What is it that about our social media that we're not getting a lot of traffic on Facebook? And I have some ideas for that, and we probably should schedule another meeting. But I would love your ideas on this, on why this is happening, because we don't. I mean, if we're spending resources on something, we want to get an impact on what it is. So clearly the display ads are very effective in driving traffic to our website. We just need to make sure it's the right traffic. So I'm gonna mess with those algorithms. I can look at different channels here. Um, oh, these are the different channels. If I go to Google Ads, I mean, I can really get granular on how effective our advertising is working. And you can see that the Las Brisas ad, that little halo. So we should do more of those. We should put halos around all of our stores. That'll be absolutely fantastic. So anyway, I'm going to continue to optimize the coding. The other thing I found out is I went and paid for some really cool plugins. One was WP Optimize. Our webpage was taking up to 6 minutes to load. That could have an impact on our high bounce rate. So what WP Optimize did for us is it lowered it basically went in and it cleaned up our website to optimize, make images and stuff load faster. I paid for that, so that was cool. Let me see here. So anyway, there's our Facebook page and USA. So what do I have going on this week? Let's talk about the rest of this week. We have a new ice machine coming to South Reno. So that should be shipped out hopefully quickly. We're going to have to buy ice for the store. So please reach out if they need ice. Make sure they don't run out on ice. I have the final lease for UNR. We're going to sign and do the deposit this week. I have some trademark issues. I got to finish a trademark resolution. I'm doing that today. There's South Reno Ice. We got to follow up on hiring. I wrote a basic program that transfers all of our web apps to a spreadsheet. So more on that, but we need to be thinking about hiring. We need to be thinking about back to school. We need to be full throttle on that. Tahoe Lemonade, we're going to finish updating the menu today on TahoeLemonade.com. I'm going to work on DoorDash today. Finish final food menu for Tahoe Lemonade, ice cream order items, etc. And then I need to follow up on US Foods and the MDA. So those are the things I'm working on. I'd love to know your thoughts on the video if this helps kind of give you some ideas. But anyway, peace out, and don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.